More people have come forward to CBC News about harassment claims against Governor General Julie Payette. At least 16 sources now describe abusive behaviour inside Rideau Hall that includes yelling, belittling and public humiliation. Meanwhile, the Governor General continues to remain mum on the allegations. The CBC's Ashley Burke, of course, broke that story. She joins us once again in studio. Hey, Ashley, tell us a bit about this latest reaction and more people coming forward to you.
Well, exactly. There are more former employees of Rideau Hall that are corroborating the story and saying, look, I experienced the same sort of harassment described in your story, and I left because of it. The public humiliation, the belittling, this constant behavior that went on over time that just chipped away at their self-worth over time. And to the point where, people have gone on leave before then leaving altogether. And many of those who left Rideau Hall, they haven't left the public service, so they can't speak out publicly. And their union, or at least one of the unions, is doing that now and calling for an independent workplace assessment. Take a listen.
We're certainly hoping for a third party to come in there to do it. I don't believe the existing excluded staff of the Governor General's office should do it, especially if they've been fostering the culture.
So you've got Rideau Hall saying, look, you can go to HR, you can go to the ombudsman, talk to your managers, but sources I spoke to said that they have done that in many cases and the system isn't working, that it all somehow loops back to the highest person in the office, which is the Secretary, Assunta De Lorenzo, who is accused of also being a part of this problem, also accused of harassing employees and name calling. So they're saying that system, it doesn't work. Someone externally needs to be brought in.
What about Rideau Hall? Are they saying anything about the possibility of that? We had a panel on last night, James Moore, Peter Janolo, all saying essentially that kind of staff turnover is what's needed fast, like put somebody else from the outside in who can clean things up. Is that going to happen? What is Rideau Hall saying about it?
Rideau Hall is still being quiet today. They didn't issue a new statement yesterday, same thing today, but behind the scenes, a source said that the atmosphere there is tense. We also know that an ombudsman today, the same one they've been working with in the past, was brought in to do a Zoom call with a group of employees to reintroduce himself and talk about what services are available. And as we've spoken about, it's basically just creating a safe space where they can talk to him and kind of explain what issues are going on. This all comes after our story and after the Secretary, Assunta De Lorenzo, sent out a memo that we obtained that said, she didn't deny the allegations that were in her report. She just said she was troubled by them, to say the least. And as well, she said they were going to promise to clean up the work environment. So it seems like this is part of that. As well, the Prime Minister's office isn't saying anything new today, is being quite quiet on this, but is pointing us to the Privy, to PCO, the Privy Council office. They're going to be the ones, they say they are very concerned about the allegations, and they are going to be the ones following up on these reports and taking the lead on that.
Okay, interesting. I know you'll stay on top of it. You have a lot more to come. Thanks, Ashley. The CBC's Ashley Burke. Hi, I'm Vashi Capellos, host of Power in Politics. See more of our show by subscribing to the CBC News channel or click the link for another video.